What up, people? I'm Gina repping the Bay on Sports Laugh and Chill Show. Um so yeah, just waiting for my people to show up. What up, Marcus? Marcus in the chat. We had Sin was on here earlier in the chat and she said LA's winning. Yes, we've got our um uh Monday night football playoff game, the Vikings versus the Rams at State Farm in Arizona because of the LA wildfires that are going on. Please pray and donate if you can, if you're able, to the LA wildfires because that is just most catastrophic wildfires in California history. So prayers up. And when Rod comes in, he may or may not want to comment on that because it hit close to home for him. But yeah, and I also said to Sin that I had a feeling it was going to go this way because I don't believe in Sam Darnold. Period. All right. Looks like he's seeing ghosts out there. So hey, Miss Debbie, one of our Patreon members. She says, good evening, y'all. Yes, it is the off season for us Niner fans. So yeah, we get to watch all the other teams in the playoffs. Wah, wah. Blessings to you too, Miss Debbie. And hey, Christian, what up? My clicker wasn't working. Good to see you, Christian, and my cuz Laura. Hey, cuz. And we got throwback. What up, Fernando? So we got our loyal people in here. It's good to see everybody. And Marcus saying, "What's up to Sin? Looks like the Lambs just got another touchdown. So we know Dan's over there at his, digs wherever he's celebrating 23-3 before they do a point after. So Rams are up. Vikings haven't even scored a touchdown yet because Sam I Am is seeing ghosts apparently with his INT. My phone's going off right now. I got group chats going on. Welcome to the show, though. I appreciate everybody coming in. Oh, what's up, cuz? Famous? Nah, not me. But I am going to be on TMZ this week. I had to take a little break. I had to take a little breaky break because sometimes, I'm not going to complain, but sometimes they be trying to reschedule me after I get all dolled up. And the only thing is, I hate when I have to do all my makeup and then I don't go anywhere. But this year, I'm just going to let that one go because why not get all dressed up and have nowhere to go, right? Take a selfie, Gina. Okay. So, but no autographs because they're not worth shit. But yeah, Sean McVay knows how to attack Brian Flores and Jim Schwartz, something Kyle and Brock has yet to figure out. And we will be getting into at some point this offseason, maybe even soon, maybe even during the playoffs, what Brock will be paid, because I think they're going to want to try to get that out of the way ASAP. I don't think they're going to let that one linger like they did with Brandon Ayuk's contract, but that's, we'll get into that when the other guys join us. Oh, tell my cousin that I send my love too. And, I love all my Valdez family. So thank you, Christian. Appreciate you. Yes, I agree. I had LA winning this game as well. And mostly because I just didn't think that Vikings had it in them as far as based on recent past. Like they always seem to choke in the playoffs, no matter how far they go. It's just, I don't care who they have at quarterback. So right now, Um, let's look at who is in the playoffs. I'm just waiting for my guys to show up, my co-hosts. Let's see. So we're gonna have whoever wins this game will be playing the Eagles. So we know that. And then let's see. On Sunday, the 19th, we have Ravens versus Bills for the divisional, AFC divisional. We also have Lions versus Commanders. Now that's going to be a good one. Oh, hey Steve, what's up, Steve? Because I was actually going for the Commanders. That was the only team I was going for this weekend because I don't really care about anybody else. You know, obviously I'm not an Eagles fan. You know, I don't give a shit. But the Commanders was one team I was going for because obviously I like Jaden Daniels. He was my quarterback in fantasy, and I won fantasy. What up, Ron?
What up? What up? What up? What up?
Dina for life.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up with it?
Rod, I'm so glad you're here, and my God, I can't say it enough. You're just in my thoughts and prayers, you and your family, and I'm blessed to know you.
Likewise. Likewise.
Thank you.
Uh First off, thank you. Shout out to all y'all that's in here right now. Appreciate everybody. Y'all don't know, the ones that do and don't know. I am a native of Altadena. Um I always say Pasadena first, obviously, because most people know Pasadena, but I lived in Altadena.
Wow.
151 West Mariposa between Glen Rose and Fair Oaks. That was my house. It's
Wow. I heard those streets mentioned on the news.
yes. My 95% of my city is gone.
Yeah.
My childhood house, my elementary, my middle school, my high school, parks I grew up at. A lot of my family is still there to this day. Um, are there right now. Homeless, have no place to call their own anymore. Just had some some folks coming back from a retirement celebration cruise, and they come back home to nothing. House, cars, things that they were supposed to give away that I know about, personal things, possessions and stuff, all gone. And um I think the hardest part through this all has just been talking with people who you thought were truly strong, and now it's defeated them in a situation. And
Wow.
you know, to for them to contemplate very seriously about giving up about life, um it's been tough. I can't even
It's horrific.
I can't even fathom, everything. It's more real stuff that I could talk about, but everybody knows the real deal behind a lot of the stuff. It's a lot of propaganda out there. It's a lot of lies that are being spread out there. Fires are still going on as we speak. Um, they don't have them tamed. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Uh, just a bunch. It's just a bunch. It's just a whole lot. Um, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you because of what you sent me. Um, I was a wreck that day. That day was a nightmare. I just didn't to get the phone call. I got awakened by a phone call.
Mhm.
And I just, you know how you thinking like legit. I thought it was a dream. Like, no way this is happening. And most people know, or I shouldn't say most people, Southern California people know we get a lot of wildfires down there.
Mhm.
California is known for wildfires.
Yeah.
But and my family almost evacuated 1 year from the fires and everything. They got real close 1 year. And I always thought to myself as a kid, I was like, why don't they just take like a whole like week, 8 hours that entire week each month and use those same planes that you can get from the ocean and just soak the mountains, like just make situations happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when those situations, you think about them as a kid, like to try and stop the situations from happening, you just knew it was more to a situation. I again, prayers go out to the people in LA, Pacific Palisades, La
Yeah.
Cañada,
Mhm.
Glendale, uh, all those places.
Mhm.
But I'm truly affected because Altadena slash Pasadena is my city.
Yeah.
626, that's where I was raised. So I know all the streets. I know every street there. That's
Mhm.
my home. This picture behind me, I took the picture. That's where I'm from. I represent it. Those hills up there, all gone. So um it's been tough. One day at a time is all we can tell my people. One day at a time. Um, I got a lot of people who got GoFundMe's. I can't even put all of them in my information because it's so many people, so many people that I know. Um, but yeah, Home of the Roses, the original 818, now 626. I'm a Dina boy, so
Yeah.
love y'all, love Dina.
I saw I was going through the GoFundMe's and I saw one that it was like a low amount that they, had. Some of them had like 30, 40, 50,000, and I saw one that was like maybe like 19. I said I'm going to give to that one. And as I was scrolling through it, it said or you can Venmo them. And I was like I'm going to do that because I hate those GoFundMe fees. And so I Venmoed her or whatever, and then I decided to look because then you hear on the news, be careful of those ones that are scammers that will put one up. And I said, oh shit. So then I
Yep.
Googled the person, and after I Venmoed them, right? And it was just like $20. I mean, it wasn't anything big, but then I found out she's like a CEO of some poverty, like for California. She works for like something that she helps poverty stricken like kids or whatever. And I'm like, thank God, it's someone like super legit, you know what I mean? But her and her
Yeah,
family like lost everything, and it was her coworkers who set up the GoFundMe.
yeah.
So it made me feel really good. But,
Hey,
you know,
I think it's just know that you're the people that do contribute in any way possible, whether it be money or not. Uh, the folks back home, they appreciate it and then some. I definitely want to give another shout out to my little big brother up there. And now he just popped in now. Both of the fellas that popped in. I definitely know why one is busy for obvious reasons, but they both hit me up today, and I appreciate them fellas because they didn't have to. Um, thank y'all. Y'all really don't know, but thank y'all. Um, yeah, it's been one for the books for me. Um, a lot of people, well, Dan knows, I'm not really one that's emotional. I'm emotional for this situation. because I really have actual blood family that's affected in this situation. It's not,
Yeah.
I just know some folks. Nah, it's different than that.
Yeah.
So, especially when I'm on the other side of the country and trying to figure out plans and things like that. Because both my mom just left. My mom literally just left the day everything was going on. So to know, um, to know everything the way that it went, I'm just it's tough. It's tough. It's been
Yeah.
tough. I'm just glad that I have you guys and the folks in the chat and sports to get me through these little times right now because that's my little getaway. This definitely pushed your boy to picking up my camera again because it's really about to get ugly in these streets again for me because that's my way of venting is by shooting. And if I gotta do it that way, then that's how I'm gonna do it. So salute to everybody out there, man. Appreciate all y'all. 626 and then some, man.
We're here for you, Rod.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no, Gina said it best. We're here for you. This is a family. And I know obviously sometimes as much as it sucks, it's one of the things sometimes, something bad happens for you to realize and understand, who's really there for you, right? And not to say that you didn't know that we're here for you, Rod, right? But obviously I know it's reaffirming it.
Right.
And yeah, it's I see the picture. Obviously, the Rose Bowl, Pasadena's in your background. I know you and I I talked about even how much Pasadena means to me, right? And how much that stadium means to me and my family. And I would just say this one thing on the matter is I hate the fact that because of the climate, the political climate is what it is. We can't just care for people anymore. Right? Like, remember there used to be once upon a time, like, hey, if a natural disaster happens, it's how can I help? How can I help? How can I help that person? Now the first thing that we do, it's right. It's like it's this party's fault. It's that party's fault. Like that's where we are now, and I can't stand it. And again, I'm saying this as I don't care what the situation is, what the problem is, because it happens all the time, right? School shooting happens, we go blame politicians, or hey, there's something on fire, we go blame politicians. It's hey, the resources here, they aren't ready, we blame politicians. Like, no, look, we can get to that. We can always get to that. Can we first actually care about the people that are being affected by this? Like, can we get back to that and like the actual human decency and caring about people? I just sorry. I know. I just wanted to say that because seeing everything that's been on, because I think y'all kind of hit on this before I got on, but you've seen all the AI things and just all the crazy things that have been on social media where people are spewing BS, and it's like, well, why are you doing that? It's because you're trying to politicize this. You can't politicize a human life.
Right.
You can't do it. And so, yeah, again, like I said, I obviously that's been something that's on my mind. Just wanted to say it because, again, like I said, Rod and I and Dan, I talked to Dan too. Like I said, we obviously, when there's a natural disaster that hits one of our own, first thing you want to make sure, hey, are you okay? Right? I don't. You don't go into the whole, oh, we'll see, Biden did that, or whomever, right? I'm just saying, you don't go to that. It's, are you okay? Are your people okay? And I just wish, as a whole, as a society, we could get back to that.
For sure. I'll tell you this much, a tragedy like this, as a fellow, Californian, and, um, we do have earthquakes in this state as well, like, um, not nearly like devastation. I mean, the last time we had a devastation like that was the '89 earthquake. I was in high school, but it didn't affect my neighborhood. We had no electricity, but that was only for a few hours. But I think of, like, my mom and I were talking, and I said, what if something like that happened here? Because there was, not too far from where I live, this big PG&E blowout. They had been sued for like millions of dollars, and it was this whole entire block, and like 12 people were killed, and it was like a mom and the daughter and like my nephew, or I mean, my cousin, my actual cousin. He went to school with the girl. It was in San Bruno.
Mhm.
And we went to the funeral because he said, you can come. Because we were just like, everybody was affected. We're like, who has a fire like in a residential neighborhood out of nowhere? Like, and so I said, Mom, remember that fire? And like, what if that happened here? And, and we started like freaking out, I'm like, maybe we should have a go bag. Like, you never know, earthquake, something weird happens. Like, and then I saw this thing going around Twitter that was like, what city is next? Because something happened in Lahaina, something happened in LA, and they're like, it's conspiracy theory shit. And I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if something happened downtown, because there's so much homeless, like just weird shit. And I'm not saying like I believe in it, but I'm just saying, yeah, the Oakland fire, yes, Leslie, that was crazy. Hey, what's up, Jackie? Um,
Hey, Jackie.
yeah,
Hey,
like there's
welcome my
crazy
city, y'all.
shit. Exactly. But you think about like all the fucked up shit, and it just scares you. And I just don't want people to forget what is going on now, because it'll become a distant memory after things start slowing down, and then people are going to forget, just like in on Maui, like people don't realize that they're still not done building shit. Like nothing's even been all the way fixed, you know?
Mhm.
Oh, the Warriors lost again. Oh God. Of course they
I
did.
forgot they were even playing today.
I was watching the first half. But yeah, and so that's why I
That's-
downloaded the KTLA Plus app on my Roku, and all I do is watch the news down in LA 24/7, because like I want to know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I care too much and it's not even like meant for me, but I don't know. I just feel like so broken for everybody down there.
I'll put it this way. I got a buddy, well, several of them, but one in particular I actually hung with, and I've known him since kindergarten, and he's one that has been there. He's since birth, and home gone, vehicle gone, his own business is gone. So now when it comes to everything, I remember getting a phone call from him at one time. And he's just like, yo, man, I'm about to start my business and everything,
Wow.
and it's about to flourish. He like, when you have plans for certain things and all that goes down, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing is when you have to talk to your loved ones while they're trying to contemplate suicide. I don't think people truly understand how much this has affected my city. Uh, I don't think people really know how bad it's affected me on a personal, um, like in a personal mindset, like
Mhm.
for who I am.
Yeah.
if you family or if I call you friend or whatever, like I'm one that cares for people a lot. I care for my loved ones in a way that I don't wish on my enemy. God, I'm trying to hold back tears.
Damn right.
I'm one of those who hates to see my people go through what they're going through when things are out of our hands. That's the part that hits me the most, is because I know how hard a lot of those people work for what they got, and for them to get to a point of where they are, it's been difficult. It's been hard to it's been a big nightmare for me. It's been hard. Just when you think you pretty much over a lot of things, I'm clearly not. We were trying to have a show last week, you know what I mean? And I couldn't even keep it together last week. So for me to get through the way that I'm getting through a lot of this right now, it's tough. It's tough.
You're doing a damn good job, bro.
Yeah.
I hope, you know,
It's tough.
I hope you know that you're doing a damn good job. You are. And I want that to be acknowledged. And obviously, I know people in the chat are doing it, and thank God they are. And
Yeah.
so I just want to say that too. You're doing a damn good job.
I would be hiding in a closet somewhere.
The thing about it is, though, I just never want to be that friend that wasn't there to pick up the phone. I know why they're calling. It's not, you know, who it is or where. I know the ones that really need me at this time, that I don't try and miss that phone call or not respond back to them. When I have people who I looked up to and man, they've given me a lot of gems in my life that have got me to the point of where I am right now. It's been tough. It's been tough. There's a video going out. It's an old man with gray hair, and he was crying. And he said he had nothing. His name was Walt Butler. Back in the day, Walt Butler used to help out the community. I know this for a fact because he did it with us. He used to help out a lot of inner city kids that didn't have a lot. He owned a shoe store. He'll hook up the whole team with cleats and stuff, and just little stuff like that, man. Like, you know, just about every video I've seen going through the internet or going on the internet of families and like Ebro, you know, reposting stuff. I actually know those people.
Yeah.
Pasadena and Altadena is a very small city. Everybody knows everybody. Just about everybody who's been on the news, I know them personally. So I know. Guy running down the hill with the horses. I went to high school with that dude.
Wow.
I know his whole family. I'm not making this junk up. This is real stuff.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Go through, like, that I know.
Yeah.
Um,
I kept seeing a guy named Coach AD or something, and his wife Denise. I was
Roshana, I know Roshana. Roshana's her cousins used to 2 houses down from me on my block. She used to come over there often. So we basically all grew up together. Like I knew we used to call him Unc AD, but you know, AD been around and been in the city. They've helped all of us for years, man. Um, it's just a lot. It's a
Hey
lot that's
Mariah.
going on. My bad if I missed y'all that it came through here, man.
Don't
Salute
don't
to
worry. We're
You
everybody.
just
good, bro. You good.
don't worry about it.
Good.
But yeah, I'm one of those people. 626. I'm the original 818. I'm a Dina boy. I always be that. I got original pictures of how my city used to look. 95% of my city is gone. A lot of memories, good memories, obviously bad too.
That's
But
crazy, man. Oh,
ultimately, yeah, this one's tough. This one's tough. So just pray for my family, man. Like I pray for y'all's. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I just had to get some of them words off, and just say what I need
absolutely.
to say. 'Cause I ain't said nothing really.
I know.
Outside of my family, Jordan was the first to hear. Just keeping it real.
Yeah.
So I take that back. I'm sorry. I was on Terradome's show. I want to say the day after, and I thought I was pretty good that day. I was cool, and then more information came out after I got off that show, and then it got a little rocky going into the weekend about some stuff. But it is what it is. We're gonna make it through. We'll figure it out.
Do you remember, Rod, when Wednesday morning, or Tuesday morning, I think it was, I don't know what morning it was, but I think it was Wednesday morning, and I wanted to do a show, and you said, and I said, "Hey, wouldn't this be a great title, Canned?" Because the coaches had just
Yeah,
gotten
you did say
fired,
that. You did say
and
that.
and then I didn't know that you had gotten that video from your friend.
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
posted it in the group chat, and then I felt like horrible because, well, I mean, I didn't
You didn't
know.
know. Yeah, you didn't know.
Right,
That's
right.
yeah,
But
you
then
didn't
I
know.
was like, "Oh shit, we definitely not having a show tonight."
Yeah,
Like,
you didn't know. You didn't know.
fuck. I
You
was
didn't know.
tripping.
You didn't
Hey,
know.
Gerard.
With that, Rod, like, is there for us here and then everyone in the chat, is there a place specifically,
Yeah,
right? Like I know Gina was talking about Venmoing. Is there a place or a certain foundation that would be best for us to donate to and allocate resources to?
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah. Dang, it's in my phone. I'm on my phone right now
Oh, you good?
doing this show. But yeah, I put it in the group. I put it in the group for everybody.
Okay.
Because this one is my sister. And
Okay.
Okay.
to get that phone call from her, and I was telling it on Terradome's show, like my sister's one of those, she's tough as nails. She don't cry
She
for
don't ask for
nothing.
help.
She don't cry for nothing. She don't trust me, it's hard enough trying to get in touch with her, but let alone, to see what's up. She at that time she was blowing my phone up. You know how you hear your phone, but you don't know what's really going on. You like, and I see her, and she FaceTiming me. And it's very tough for her when she FaceTimes me. So I'm like, what do you want? You know, that's how
Yeah.
we talk with each other. So I'm like, what do you
Oh,
want?
yeah.
In a good way. What do you want? So I'm
That's
like,
how
what
me
do
and
you
my
want?
brothers are. Yeah.
Yeah. See, real stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's bawling, crying. So now I'm like, okay, I knew something was like my heart started racing. So I'm preparing for somebody die, you know, like all that. And people who don't know, I don't watch the news. So I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have a clue what was happening. And she was like, everything's gone. So I'm thinking somebody robbed her house. So I'm like,
Yeah.
the hell? You know what I mean? Like, oh, hell no, you know? And she's like, everything burned down. Like, what you mean everything burned down? Like, how? You know, like in my head, I'm like, how did you get that far out of hand?
Yeah.
And she was like, you don't know what's going on, huh? I'm like, no, you know, now I'm yelling because I'm hysterical. You know, I'm trying to figure out what's up. And she's
Tell
like,
me now.
turn the news on. I'm like, I'm not turning on. What's up? You know, just tell me. She was like, the fire got out of hand. My house burned down. The old house burned down. I'm like, what? And it's still not registering what's being said to me. Like, what do you mean it burned down? Like, I don't get what you're talking about. Then when I saw it from my own eyes, and I was just like, no way.
Fucked up.
No way this is going on. And then I'm starting to see other stuff. And then I got the same video I put in our group.
Yeah.
I got that. Well, first of all, I woke up to 100, over literally easily over 100 text messages. So I'm really not like opening up everything. Because one thing I do when I wake up, you know, I try to, you know, just work my way into my waking up, and then I'll get to my phone. But I'm getting awakened by my phone. I'm like, what the? So once I seen everything, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, hold on now. Faces or names that popping up in my phone, I ain't heard from people in years. One of my not childhood, but real close homeboys, we had a little falling out at the time. We patched that up. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's bigger than that now. You know what I mean? And thankfully we talking daily and really on some brother stuff. Like, you never know what will bring you together or could separate you, you know, in some instances. So yes.
Right on, Gotti.
Definitely different. Definitely different. I'm
He's
proud of
not gonna.
you, boy.
He's
I'm proud
not
of
gonna
you
sound
guys.
like he's in a warehouse.
Yeah, he was. Gotti was out there, boy. He's at that Best Buy. He was taking all the demo products, setting them up, letting you know what was going on, man. Shout out to
Sound like he was
Gotti.
like in a U-Haul storage. Hello, hello.
Yeah, it was loud in there. But yeah, you know, just
Right on,
knowing that,
Gotti.
just knowing, you know, the stuff that's going on, it's all good. We just trying to take it one day at a time. Yeah, this one's tough. This one's tough. But all right, unless y'all want to keep on with it, I need to change subjects and go into sports for y'all. Had me up here balling in some tears, man.
I feel you.
Whatever you need, dog. We'll talk about sports. We can do that.
I'll just let everyone know if you guys want to donate to anything, like you feel like you want to donate to someone you know ish. Rod's sister would be perfect, and we will put the link in the description box after the show. No, you know, it's not necessary, but if you find that you want to do something close to, you know, our hearts, that would be a great thing to do if you feel like it.
I say it this way. It's like the words in Coming to America. We'll gladly take the stuff that jingles, but we'll gladly take the stuff that folds. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all out there, man.
I love that one. Hey, what's up, cuz? She's one of the biggest fans of our show, by the way, my cousin.
Salute to her. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Sorry for get my thoughts out to y'all. But I treat y'all like family too. Whether I
Oh,
see y'all, I haven't seen y'all. I appreciate all y'all. So salute.
right on, Rod, and blessings to you and your whole community. I mean, these are people you grew up with that are your family, and
Yeah,
So McDowell's
that's right.
Pterodome.
That's
He
right.
always knows like a reference or an answer to something, or
knows
like
it.
a song reference.
He knows it.
He don't miss.
They have the golden arch.
Just let your soul blow. Sorry.
They have the golden arches. They have the golden arcs. But yeah, so how'd y'all feel about the games this weekend? Dang, I wish he was in here. I wish Dennis was in here right now. But
He said email me the link, and I did.
yeah, he was. That's the reason why I was late getting in here, because I was talking with him. But yeah, that's another one. Shout out to Dennis. He definitely looked out. He definitely hit me up on
there he is
some other stuff too. So it's all good. It's all good.
Him and his new backstage. Hey, I said it to you.
Never fear, Unc is here.
I said it to you like way before the show started, fool.
My bad.
It's all good, but I love that background, man. What the hell? You're making us look slouchy.
You can't make me look slouchy. This is a raw Cali creative right here. You can't make me look slouchy.
That's true. But he's got a whole man cave and shit.
Yeah, well, my mom's got the boot and my daughter moved out, so I got 2 spare bedrooms.
See, this is why I needed this. This is why Dennis is my brother, because anytime I need to laugh about something that don't mean, like, I know who to go with. Hey, but Dennis, your mic is either you don't have your mic on or we can't hear you.
Oh, hold up there.
Yeah,
it finally happened, huh? She got the boot.
He paid too much. He paid too much for his sister to be.
I know you sound like Gotti for a minute.
Oh, we hear you now.
There's a Gotti said the same thing. He said he's in the warehouse now.
That's in the warehouse.
Also, can we talk about how this man has all the old, like, he got the Kelly Green hat, the throwback hoodie on, like it's all throwback Eagles on right now with him.
Hey man, hey, look here, this right here, that right there, Gotti and
that was dope.
Prized possession, bro.
That is dope. He showed me
to him, Gotti.
Up close. That was dope. That was dope.
So this right here, we were walking, and I wasn't gonna get it at first until Gotti got it. So I'm not gonna hold you, but this right here, as you can see, this is BG, Brandon Graham right here, and right here you got Tom Brady. But the 2017 Super Bowl, Merrill Reese, this is his entire manuscript of the entire Super Bowl. It's just in wording. So if you zoom in close, it's all words of the entire thing.
Wow.
And the guy was there, and I wasn't going to get it, but then Gotti was so hype, and then Michi got hype. I was like, man, I can't get left out. So I got one. But now looking at it, I'm so glad I got it. So glad. So shout out to Gotti. Yeah, shout out to Gotti. Yeah, we bought 3 out, so we got a discount. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. It's like if you peek in the corner, you can see when Kevin Hart was getting thrown off the field too that game.
Yeah.
That mug was dope. He showed me the up close portion of it, and I was like, "Yo!" For it to be every word that was said in the Super Bowl, and then you create that and make that into a picture
to the end.
That's incredible.
That's dope. I'm sorry, that's dope. Mm-hmm. That's dope as hell to me. But yeah, shout out to Gotti. Shout out to Gotti's situation he got at Best Buy by having all the stuff, I see Dennis. I see why y'all doing shows at the times that y'all do them. Y'all smart. Y'all working around Gotti's his schedule, his job schedule. Hey Gotti, I know you make that big money, but I didn't know you was like that, bro. Golly, bro.
Hey, we would sit back. Oh, that was a good.
They finally got a touchdown. Is that Hawkinson?
Yep, he's from the tight end U Junior. Iowa.
No,
Nashville
hey,
tied in.
hey,
We
Rod.
know where that
Hey,
is.
I'm sorry. Hey, Gotti, me and Rob was talking earlier. We were like, yeah, we said, yeah, got Gotti got his mics off the display case, like the ones you can't use.
These don't come out to Black Friday. Y'all ain't gonna see these. I mean, Black Friday this coming year. Hey, y'all don't know nothing about these.
Oh shit! Oh, who's hurt?
Well, he was a concussion protocol kind of thing. The way they walked him off.
Ooh,
Dan hopped off.
are they going for 2?
I ain't seen Dan face, so I don't know
2
what
point.
Dan.
I saw his face once and then he bounced.
I talked to him earlier today, but I ain't see his face.
He
Period.
just came back on.
There he
is. There you
He
go.
had a big ass smile.
Whoa, it was there for a second.
No, I was like,
He was
Dan.
cheesing.
I wasn't thinking Dan was gonna be on anyway. I'm thinking
Did
like
you
Dan's
see
probably
that?
too hyped
His
about
teeth
Hey,
were
I ain't gonna
white.
lie. I just knew for sure Dan wasn't gonna be on here tonight. I was like, I figured that was gonna happen.
But Terradome, yeah, of course they went for 2 because if they got it, it's
I've heard every word.
Shout out to Cuz up there, man. Doing what he do. I ain't mad at him. If it was my
I said on
team,
my show earlier.
I might not have been on myself.
I said on the show earlier, I was like, look, I said,
Falcons.
don't get it twisted. I said, Sam Darnold don't really have no playoff experience, and this might be a little bit too much pressure for him. I said that on the show. So trust and believe, I called this. I was like, they might get him.
Have I not been saying this from early in the season?
Was
that you need to be careful of the Rams? Like, have I not been saying this since the beginning of the year?
Yeah. And it's a neutral field game. So
yeah.
Yes,
That's
we know
true.
it's a Rams home game, but it's neutral field where they're playing. So
and I'm telling everybody right now, mark my words. Jalen Daniels, that young man.
Jaden.
Jaden. I'm saying right now, Jaden. Look here, Jalen. It's a whole lot of aliens and Dalens. Look here, don't sleep on him playing against the Lions. That man could go in there and take that game. Don't.
I hope he does.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. I hope he does. No, I was saying when I opened the show that I don't trust the Vikings. Period. I don't care who their quarterback is.
Yeah, like it's the playoffs.
Yeah, they always blow it.
Well, we know who their quarterback isn't anymore.
It doesn't
Chris,
matter.
You ain't never lied either. Chris will say when Dan has that evil grin, you know something about to happen, but you ain't never lied.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Terradome went there on you. See.
Oh, no, he asked earlier, like, oh, why are they going for 2? So I told him, it's like, that's why they did. Because if you get it, it's a 2-possession game.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking he was on that 28-3 thing, but, I don't even know why I brought that up.
Look, like I said, I've been quiet. I've tried my best to not talk about my Falcons. Please let's not do that. Also, okay, well, I guess since it's up now.
Since it's brought up. Y'all got rid of y'all defensive coordinator, right?
Yikes!
It's gonna be interesting to see who. I'm actually shocked that we fired Jimmy Lake. Like, I did not expect that.
Really?
Yeah, because it's year one, and again, how many times do you see coaches make the decision or they understand, like, right off rip? You know what? We messed up. We made a bad decision making this hire, right? Like, so I didn't expect that. So. Like, trust me, I'm happy that we did it. We needed to do it. But yeah, I was gonna ask a question, like, who all here in the chat, who's going to the I don't know when it's gonna be yet, but whenever we figure it out, who's gonna go to that Falcons Niners game out of Levi's next year? Because we might need to do like a little bit of a meetup. Gina, let's make a meetup.
We are definitely doing a meetup.
Yes.
Don't make me fly across country. Shit.
We need an SLC meetup. Jack.
It's a long flight.
I've met all but 2.
I've met all but 1. I mean, I've only met 1, I should say.
Long flight, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a long flight.
Hey,
Anybody who know
layover
me,
Austin.
boy. Yeah, anybody who know me, I do not like flying. Boy,
I understand
Roger
it.
might be up there
I understand
in
it.
the friendly skies.
fuck that. If I could go to sleep as fast as you go to sleep, then I'd be straight. But
Hey, I'm out of there before we even back up.
and that's my
I'm
whole
going
point. I've seen Dennis fall asleep on the plane, so I know that's why I'm saying
quick.
it. Man,
I mean, I
Ooh.
can fly somewhere. My friend works for United, and she can get me like half price
we
tickets.
know you
So
can fly. Right.
Say what now?
come again.
Wait, whoa.
Wait, pause.
Whoa.
Hold that. Look at Dan comes out of nowhere.
Ooh, oh, you shouldn't have dropped that, G.
Oh, that's funny.
Anywho, just let me know where to go.
Wait, so you got the hook up? Was it just for you? Oh, no, don't worry. We can talk about this.
We'll see. I don't know.
Don't. Hey, do not.
I can promise only myself.
Yeah, we'll talk about this off.
Mhm.
We can talk about this another time. Yeah. Because Miss Auntie, look, Miss Auntie, hey, Auntie Debbie, no, I'll pull up on you. Dennis, no, I'll pull up on you. Hey, what up? Where you need me at? What's up? What y'all got going on here? Matter of fact, I'm pulling up on Dennis next week.
Yep. Hey, Jordan, Gina, Dan, Rob was like, yo, if I know you, Dennis, you looked at that background like 9,000 times just to make sure. I was like, nah, I mean, to be honest, like I started that morning and I was done that night. But the thing is, I had to move it out of the living room in the sun area, you know where it was before, and then bring it here. But
Not
I had to
far.
take everything apart.
Not
But I
far.
had to take everything off though. Everything. Wipe everything down, put everything back up, get it together, make sure it worked. Then I started on this back here. So it did take me a minute.
You know, I just got this update on my phone. Says the Falcons are interviewing Lou Anarumo for the DC position.
Who was that?
So he was the Bengals D coordinator, right, for all these years. So
Is that
he
good?
obviously, well, this year they weren't, but I mean, part of that.
Okay, that's so like.
Well, but like the thing is, obviously, as we all know, the owner of the Bengals is a cheapskate. Like if you know, for anyone that follows,
True.
But you know who he has experience working with? Jesse
Bates.
Bates.
Okay, that's what I thought about. I was like, Bates.
You know what? Sign me. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Sign me up.
Okay.
Sign me up.
So, now
Yeah.
Eagles. Eagle, who'd y'all play?
Packers.
Packers. Dang, I went blank. Eagles, Packers. How you feel about? Give us your summary of the game.
Well, I mean, we played a mid game. We didn't play our best. You know, we didn't play our best at all. I'll be the first one to say it. We got to clean up a lot of stuff. You know, we had 7 penalties. You know what I'm saying stuff like that can't happen in the, especially in the divisional round. You know, turnovers were not we didn't, you know, really score on those turnovers outside of one. So anytime you get 4 or 5 turnovers, like you only get 7 points, like that's unheard of. So you should have at least got two tutties off of that, at least 2. You know what I'm saying? So even if it wasn't, or 2 scores, a touchdown and a field goal or something, or 2 field goals, some kind of point should have been put on the board. Defense played, you know, they played lights out. You know, special teams did an outstanding job from the word go, but it's just our offense. We just gotta, you know, somehow, some way, we still gotta muster up some quick play action stuff, or some, you know, out routes, stuff like that. And what I don't understand is, I don't understand why we don't play. I don't know why the play calls in the second half, that we're moving the ball in the second half on every game we play, but we can't call those same plays in the first half. Like, I don't understand why it takes us so long to get going. Because the truth of the matter is, had we not got that fumble at the beginning of the game, the score would have been probably 3-0, or maybe tied up at the beginning of the game, or going into the half. So just things like that we got to clean up. I mean, and again, it wasn't our best game. It's a dub. I'll take it. I'm like Shady, or I'm sorry, I'm like Barkley. I don't care if we win by 0-3. It's a dub. And guess what? If you win 0-3 in the Super Bowl, guess what? You're Super Bowl champs. It ain't got to look pretty. Who cares? I don't care how it looks as long as you win. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I just hope that we, like I said, we fix all those mistakes and clean up some of these small mishaps that we're having, because these things cannot keep us sustain. We can't sustain stuff like that going deeper into the season. So
y'all got the winner of this game?
Yeah. So we'll probably be paying the Rams from what it looks like.
You know what I guess I have a question about. And I get it, every offensive mind, you have your different philosophies. You know what I'm saying? The thing for me though, what I always felt like is like, hey, if I'm an offensive minded coach and I take over, a different team, I at least got to look at what has worked before I go in there. So the reason why I say that is because, so I mean, it was what Shane Steichen, I think that was y'all's OC, right? I know he's a head coach now, but he was your OC. So much of what he did and so much of what it worked, like all the great RPO schemes that the Eagles had because of the run game. Well, now the run game's even better because you got Saquon.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that go? Like, I get it's a different offense. I know Kellen Moore's in there now, but it's like, Kellen, if I were you, like, this is a layup. You saw what worked before they had Saquon. Use some of that.
Right, like use that. Dip it. You can easily go watch tape and see what big plays that other teams use on them. Use those, but make it have your own little flair to it. So if you just did a straight seam, do a seam up and then do a quick in route, but push all your other receivers to one side. That way it's one-on-one on his side or something like that. But use plays that worked on him already.
Yeah,
there's no reason to because guess what? You're not creating a whole new play. Somebody has done that play before. Use the plays that work. It's simple. Use the ones that work. And you're not running the ball. I don't understand why on first down you get 6 yards, second down you get 3, and now you want to throw it on third down. That makes no sense. Just keep running the damn ball. Time possession. Work the clock.
That's what I'm saying, because like there's so many times when I watch an Eagles game and I'm happy it's the playoffs because that means I ain't got to watch no other trash team. I can actually focus in on teams a little bit closer. Right? I'm not calling one team out, not calling one out. I'm just saying I can watch teams a little bit more closely.
Yeah.
There's not that much separation at times when you watch the Eagles, like for the receivers. Like it's Jalen's got to make a tough throw. Now some of the throws he has to make, like I'm not trying to kick for him or anything like that, but it's
you just calling
game's not easy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy.
Sometimes I feel like Jalen Hurts, he waits until you're open instead of throwing it to where you need to be to catch the ball sometimes. So like for instance, like if you're doing a 3-step drop or a 6-step drop, you drop back when you know the time is right. Start to throw the ball because he's coming out his break at this time. I've seen plenty of quarterbacks out there in the league. Plenty. The ball is out of their hand. The receiver ain't even made the break yet, but he knows where he's going to be. So, but Jalen, I feel like he has to make sure that you're open before he throws the ball. That's why he holds on the ball so long. And that's why
and Jalen might not be one of those guys, which is okay, right? Like sometimes you don't have to be because you're 100% right? Where it's like you read the coverage. All right, it's they call it the anticipation throws. But my thing is, again, like just 2 years ago, he didn't have to have that anticipation. It was because they ran the RPO. All of a sudden, hey, we're so worried about the run game. Linebacker comes up because he thinks he has to fill the gap. Oh, guess what's open? You know what's going to be open. Receiver. AJ Brown, even if it's on the slant, boom, I can take this 5-7 yard slant and make it 60. Right. And that seems like that's been gone in this offense. And that's what I'm saying. Like, why? And I get like, Kellen, hey, you have your own offense. I understand that. But why would that not still be a part of this offense or like bigger part of this offense for Philadelphia? While you come in, I don't understand it.
And it's crazy too, because think about it. People sit back and they run the 2-minute drill. They can literally go down the field 13 seconds to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Why do you not do that during the game? Like sometimes it won't. Maybe just try it. Run the 2-minute drill in the third quarter and see if it works. Granted, the coverage is different because they're playing coverage is a whole lot different, but just try it. Or guess what? Do the quick out and up. Have them bite out and up. Good to go. They're playing it like it's a 2-minute drill anyway, so might as well.
I got a question. Even though it's on the subject of football or sports in general, what would y'all rather play for? An X's and O's type of coach or the rah-rah coach? Like the guy that gets you motivated, gets you hyped. Like say if you do a good play or whatever the case may be, he's encouraging you when you come off the field. Or are you cool with playing for a coach that is, even if you're executing good or bad, they're not really tripping on you?
No, I need that rah-rah. I need that.
I guess like given the context, I would say rah-rah because in my life, in my playing career, I always played better for coaches that I know I could relate to and they can relate to me. So just given, those two specifics, I would say that.
Got you.
Yeah. Because it's different when your coach runs up to you and they're like, nice hit, boy. You're like, hell yeah. I want to get out there and do that shit again.
Yeah.
If I come with a good hit and he looks at you and says, good hit. I'm like,
damn, Sam Darnold.
All right, well, fuck it then.
Yeah. Like you done did a play and they're like, I would almost say like let's keep it a buck. You got Kyle Shanahan, who's that one coach, and then you have D'Amico Ryans, who's the other coach. Now, D'Amico, he's that rah, good play, get you hyped, get you motivated, get you excited, leader of men type of coach. And then you got Kyle Shanahan, who's like, you know what I mean? And they're not even really tripping off of you. You walking off the field, they're not, getting hyped because you made a good play or whatever the case. They don't give a fuck about nothing. You just good or bad. They're more pissed off when, you know what I mean? I think Dan Campbell is a rah-rah coach. See, yep, exactly. I agree with that. Yep. I definitely agree with that. And I feel like I can see why people like playing for Dan Campbell. That's 100%. Why some people have made those type of calls and said, that type of stuff. Like, yo, hey man, give me that coach that gets you hyped, gets you motivated. You, as they say, you'll run through a wall for. I don't see nobody running through no wall for no Kyle Shanahan. That's just me though. I think they'll look at that wall and be like, why should I run through this? I mean, I know your plays could work, but why should I run through this wall for your plays versus
for you,
Dan Campbell? Dan Campbell making you feel like, yo, it's $1 billion on the other side of that wall if you run through it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna make you, and he's gonna fight you. He's gonna fight to make sure you get every bit of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean, I put it this way, and this is for everybody, right? So not even for me. It's think back to. I think everyone has that one, like, hey, this coach had the most impact and influence on my life, right? Like everyone has one,
right?
Whether it's Pee Wee ball, AAU, whatever,
right?
Something like what? I guess the question would be then, what kind of coach was that? And I feel like more times than not, it's been one of the rah-rah coaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I think for the most part, right? Like, again, no matter what level of ball you played, where you finished, whatever the case may be, that's usually the case. You don't remember a coach because they had a great scheme. You remember a coach because of how they were towards you
in that scheme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And see, Terradome feels opposite.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have people who like what they like, their niches, what their niche is. And I just be wondering, how people feel about that. My next question is this now. I know what one person is going to say in this. So he's gonna get frustrated at me, but he'll be all right. It's kind of a question for everybody in the chat, mainly everybody else too. Prime time going to the Cowboys. How do y'all feel? Look at it. I said it as soon as I said it.
I agree, Serena.
Big fella, where you at? Big fella, where you at?
I knew Jordan was gonna get up, man, because I was thinking about what he said earlier. But what's y'all thoughts on that? Did you see Prime being the coach for Dallas? I'll answer. I say no, but
I don't think so either. I don't know. I think he still needs. I still think he wants more time as a college coach. Actually,
I mean, I just don't. I don't think that he.
I like that. Raiders. I like that.
I just honestly, I feel like if he does go, he's gonna get frustrated quick.
Yeah.
His frustration level is going to get heightened so bad because you can talk to these players all you want to like that. Some of them ain't gonna listen, but at some point you don't. You're there. The higher ups aren't going to let you sit him. No, you're not. You're going to play him. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, he's more into developing younger people. He's not into babysitting grown men.
Hold on, Jordan. If, and I'm just saying this hypothetical, if I don't see him and Jerry Jones, I just don't even see how that would even work. That's my biggest thing. I can't. First of all, you're talking about number one. You're talking about primetime Deion Sanders being your coach, who now will be a bigger target and market than you. And I just don't see that happening with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is a billionaire, and it's hard to tell a billionaire that you're not the one anymore. You're not it. And that's something I just don't think. The man gave up on Jerry Jones, huh?
You ain't got the juice no more.
You ain't got the juice no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Man told Jimmy Johnson, get out of there because I want to win my way.
Exactly. And he ain't won in 30 years. So my thing of it is that you just don't. I just don't see that happening. And I don't think for Deion that would be a smart move for him. Because I think, like you said to Unk's thought, I feel like he'll be frustrated real quickly after what he thought would go won't go that way. I think it'll be more of a, man, you said it could be this way, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm the one who writes your check.
I know what I told you.
I know what I told you.
Tell you what I'm about to do.
Right.
The more that I've thought about this, actually my true thought about this whole, and who knows, like you said, maybe it does happen. He does, excuse me, he goes to the NFL. I still don't think it's going to happen. I'm sitting there saying, shout out to Deion's agent. Because, you're just ramping up the price for a contract extension in college football. That's what I think this might actually be.
Yeah.
Like if all of a sudden
naturally get him out of Colorado without getting out of Colorado.
But that's what I'm saying, like maybe it is a Colorado, maybe he goes to Florida State, like wherever it is. I still think Deion's meant to be in college, and that's what I know. I've said all along.
You can't take that. Throw it away, darn.
My fault.
No, you're good. You're good. So yeah, like I said, Deion's meant to be in college, and obviously, like y'all said, you can't talk to those millionaires. I know actually they're millionaires in college now, but you can't talk to them in the league a certain kind of way, right? Like you can't do that. You can't motivate them a certain kind of way.
Someone can't make more money than him.
That's what I'm saying. There's some people in college making more than him. Y'all be surprised to see some of these NIL deals, man. I'm telling you.
I believe you. I believe you.
But
I believe you.
I just think like who he is as a person, right? Like obviously we've seen all the videos of Deion and how he is, how he coaches, how he motivates. He's a college coach. And I think he knows that too, right? So I really do think it's one of those situations where, and I know he's already said like, hey, I'd only want to be an NFL head coach if I could coach my sons. Dallas isn't picking Shador. No, that's not going to happen. So What I said, like,
Yeah.
what I really do think is, as long as he has that
Jail
interest
him.
at the NFL level, that contract extension price, it keeps getting higher and higher. So, hey, like I said, shout out to Dion and shout out to his agent.
Hey, Christian, if I coach him, 0-18, baby. That's right. 0-18. We ain't winning nothing. And I'm calling every fucked up play I know. I'm calling quarterback sneaks the wrong way. I'm calling fake punts every time we go on 4th and 30. Fake punt. No, I'm doing everything wrong. Everything.
Man, they're gonna have a bounty. They're gonna have a bounty
the
out.
Cowboys select Jake Moody.
They're gonna have a bounty out for that, man. Hey, go out there and go get, just a joke, everybody, but go out there and get Kaepernick as your quarterback.
Yep. Come on, Cap. Let's go.
You're back in the league.
And on Jerry Jones's team.
They might give.
I dare you to kneel, motherfucker.
Hey, and new wide receiver.
AB. Antonio Brown.
Kaepernick taking strays right now.
Boy, man, look, I go get AB, man. I go get what's your boy Ricky Waters.
Yeah.
Come on, Ricky, come on out.
Hey, I got one better for you. And fresh out of jail, Killin Winslow.
See, I was gonna say Jeremy Shockey. That's even worse.
Nah, I go get your boy who what is it? What's that dude's name? The one that was on the Browns is just good to stay off the weed. Just good to stay off.
Manziel.
The receiver.
Oh my god.
Receiver number 12. Gosh, I got him.
Just couldn't get off the weed.
What
man,
is his name?
Got thrown out of the league.
I know who you're talking about too.
I can't think of his name for nothing.
Damn.
No, it ain't Gibbs.
Nah.
Josh Gordon.
Gordon, thank you. Yep.
Josh
Gordon. Yep.
Oh, then Christian put it in.
Christian always knows.
I knew the number. I knew everything when he was with Cleveland. That's why I was like, hey, man, number 12. I don't know the name. Yeah, that's him. That's definitely
Ricky Williams on that team then too.
He did. He called Ricky Williams. He said he could be in the back.
He did. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hey, and your backup QB is Johnny Manziel. What you talking about? Dysfunctional team.
Where we be the replacement out here, boy.
Hey man.
Can I get
what a
Albert Hainsworth as a D tackle?
Albert Hainsworth. Yes, sir.
Can I get him as a D tackle?
Yes, sir. Hey, and then we go get at safety your boy who used to play with the Legion of Boom and went to the Ravens.
Earl Thomas.
Yeah. You know how he was like it.
Vontez Burfict's one of my linebackers.
Hey, what about Henry Ruggs for a wide receiver?
And I go resurrect. I go resurrect Aaron Hernandez. Like, come on, man, get up.
Oh, you're wrong for that. You're wrong. You're so wrong for
but you're
that.
not for saying Henry Ruggs, Gina.
What? It was manslaughter. It wasn't intentional.
Hey, that one there. You talk about a straight horror book of a team.
I bring everybody.
Who's the coach?
Oh shit!
Nah, come on, Jay. Schoolyard, let's go. Just run around.
What's his name?
Do it. Call it in the huddle.
Hey, one of your linemen is old racist Incognito.
Richie Incognito.
Yeah.
Right, here you go.
He's on the line.
John Gruden. Right. John Gruden is coach.
I'm like, all right, guys, check it out. All right, AJ, Gordon, you over here. You're on the right side.
Urban Meyer.
Make a left over here, and then go straight up. You over here. All right, do a 5 yard in. Okay. Everybody else, just block. Okay. All right, go break.
Oh,
just like that.
Hey, defensive lineman Alden Smith.
Yes.
On the same line. Yes. I need both. I need both on offensive line too. I need both of them on there. Riley Cooper.
I would completely do it.
Wait a minute. If we're going hardcore, We got to throw in Dana Stubblefield.
Oof. No, he got off. He got
I don't know
off.
what that is.
He got
He's
off.
our lineman. He's our
He
lineman for the
served
Niners.
and got off, or he just got off.
He got off on the call. So
Look, Tara don't say it's
he's good to go.
Stubblefield.
He's good to go.
Ooh.
You know what I do too? I would completely get rid of the speakers, and I set them in by person back in the day. No speakers. Get rid of it. Hey, Joe, remember that back in the day? The receivers, which was out every play?
Tara don't knew what I was
50 wide
talking about.
X, spring on 3. 55 wide X, spring on 3. Got it. Okay. 38. Oh, shit.
Hey, and they got to play on the field like the Meadowlands.
That's right. Every game.
Every
Yeah.
game. Every game.
Yeah, that's how
For y'all
Guess
Niner
what?
fans, I'll
If
put
this-
Reuben Foster in that line. In that
Hey, facts.
second
If
level
this
too.
field
Reuben
don't take you out,
Foster.
nothing will.
Nothing.
Like it
Yeah.
If this
bringing
field don't
Reuben
take you
Foster
out,
to the
nothing
team.
will.
Yeah. Well, that's a solid squad.
This is
That's a solid-
hilarious.
That is a solid squad
We're
right here.
terrible. We're
If we don't
terrible
win no
people.
games, if we don't win no games, we definitely got some warrants out there somewhere. Some warrants. It's a fight or two. You know,
Hey.
we'll definitely be penalized a lot in the
We're
game.
guaranteed 500 just off of intimidation alone.
Exactly.
Off of intimidation
Oh,
alone,
Yes.
we at least 500 with that
Hey,
squad.
I didn't even
Kill us
say Ray
out there,
Lewis.
for real.
Man, they kept playing past the whistle.
They're trying to kill us for real out here, man. They trying to really kill us for real.
I
ain't
didn't
going
even
out
say.
there.
I didn't even say Ray Lewis.
Oh shit! There you go.
All right,
There you
that's
go.
I'm out here.
This is the best football team ever.
Wait, hold on. How I'm gonna say he out of here after he done
I know,
brought
I'm
man
not-
back from the dead?
Because he can't get me. Ray Lewis can.
Oh gosh. Hey man.
Oh my
Ray
god.
Lewis got off. Hernandez did. He got caught.
Dude, we got an all-star felony team. and
All
shit.
star.
Oh,
Man,
I
Oh,
can't wait to
God.
get started and going to work.
I know they are not about to put Daniel Jones in this game.
Who?
No,
Oh, I
no,
was like, wait, what Daniel Jones got to
they
do with
are.
this?
Me too. I was like, wait, what?
They
Like, what
fucking
does
are,
Daniel
dude.
Jones do?
Bro,
We don't need
they looking at
that scary motherfucker on this squad.
Where's Dan?
Hell,
They
Dan,
looking at
Sam, I am seeing ghosts.
Uh-oh. Fantasy felons. That is a name right there, y'all. Fantasy felons.
That's an
wow.
awesome name.
That's crazy.
Hey, and they need to play in the was hot. Miami? Nah. Yeah. I need as many felons and everything going on the night before they come to the game. Oh, and we can't go wrong with the greatest. Sorry. It is what it is.
OJ.
But he's coming
Almost.
back from the dead too.
Right?
But yeah, him too. But I had Lawrence Taylor because my man
That's
used
what
to
I was
sit
thinking
with
of
that coke.
earlier. Yeah.
He used to get that coke, boy. And, hey, my man to show up late to the game while the game is going on and
Oh,
still get you
Vic.
about 2 sacks.
We need Michael Vick on the bench. Right? Wait,
Yeah.
who's quarterbacking?
We already said Kaepernick and
That's right. I think
and
Vick's better than
Manziel, Johnny Manziel.
right.
But
Vick's
I'll
better
take
than
Kaepernick
Jack.
out.
Hey,
Kaepernick
you know what
is out.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Okay.
I'm gonna have them shoot for it. Every game. All right, y'all shoot for it. Shoot the 5 for it. You shoot the 5 for it. Who go start today?
That's what I said, Tara.
Alright.
Vic starts.
Yeah, Vic starts. Vic starts over
Vic
Kaepernick.
starts.
Yeah.
But when you
Yeah,
got
and look,
OJ
Kaepernick still-
as your best running back, dude, it's over.
Yeah. Now you
I
changing
mean,
the
come
game.
on.
If we bring him back the dead, hold on. Because I know it's a couple killers in there.
Oh my gosh.
Literally.
Literally.
What's your
like,
man that killed his girlfriend? What's the boy name from the Titans?
Ray Caruth. Gotta have him
Caruth.
play.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Blade up in there somewhere.
Gotta have your boy Ray on the squad there.
This is the
Yeah.
funniest show, and I haven't even cried yet.
We ain't spelling Ray with a Y, we spell it Ray with an E. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a squad right there. You said
Oh.
Jeremy Shockey at tight end, right?
I did.
Jeremy Shockey at tight end. Yeah, I think. Yeah, OJ at running back.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that line? Oh yeah, Ray Lewis at linebacker.
Ray Lewis is my mic.
Who? Did you say Wilford?
Oh,
Or
Albert Hainsworth's going to be on my line.
Yeah, Hainsworth on the line.
So we got a legit squad.
That's what I'm saying. Like my linebacker setup with we got LT, Ray Lewis, Vontez Burfict.
Yeah. And your wide receivers is baller too. AB on one side, Antonio Brown
and
on one
Irvin
side.
too. Everybody coked up. So,
Coked up? Cocaine Cowboy. Cocaine Cowboy up in there.
You got them 100 miles an hour the whole game.
Whole game.
Halftime, go ahead, hit him up again, give him a little bump.
That's it. And he right back out there.
Yeah, John.
Yeah. He out there playing swords with nobody, with a football. Remember after every time he scored, he used to do that little acting like he was fencing out there. I used to hate that junk. Every time I saw him, man, put that stupid shit down, man. Then I had to think about it. He's on that cocaine. So, you know, he's gonna do that.
Oh, Ray Rice.
Sam,
Ray
your
Rice.
magic is gone.
Touche,
Yeah, you got that
Ray
smack.
Rice. Forgot about Ray Rice. What Nate Newton do?
Nate Newton.
We're really
What did
actually
he do?
putting the whole team together. This is crazy.
Wait, who did I say was wideout? Wait, who was that?
Antonio Brown, Ray
No.
Carew.
I said Riley Cooper.
Yeah, Riley Cooper.
But who did I say?
Riley go to get his ass beat out there. Riley get his ass beat.
1,000 pounds of weed.
Good.
Stop
Good.
playing. We did?
Good grief.
Wow.
What? I don't remember. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Really?
Yes, I read that. Yes.
Oh, Henry
Yes.
Ruggs. I said Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, you said Henry Ruggs.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah, you did say that.
They had a bad. They had a bad stage.
He's in a U-Haul.
They had a
That's so
bad stage
obvious.
at,
Let me rent a
UFC.
U-Haul and put all my weed
He
in
got
it.
A whole bunch of weed, like a lot. And he going to jail for a minute.
This is one hell of a team.
Wait, he's still in jail?
I think so. Yeah.
What an idiot.
Good.
Wait, weed is legal? Hey, I'm sorry, man. Y'all need to let everybody out. Hey, I got
It's a
couple
federal
officers up
offense.
there. That's my point. Like, how y'all selling it now? And folks are still in jail for weed.
Mhm.
Like, nah, man. Y'all need to free these folks, man.
As long as
their
it's a
time.
federal offense, it's
That's
so stupid.
dirty.
It's so
There shouldn't
dumb.
even be no federal offense. That's just
I agree.
outright dirty, man. Shout out to
I
my
agree.
weed heads, man. 420 all day.
Dude, there's 6.5 minutes left, and Sam I am is still on the field.
You should be. If you're
What about
Minnesota,
Danny
you can still-
Jones?
You can still win this game.
What about
Okay,
Danny
so
Jones?
Jordan. Here, so the question is, they lose in this fashion, right? In the
Mhm.
playoffs, do you still pay him?
No.
I don't think
They
that they
gave
were going to
McCarthy.
regardless.
You don't think the word?
Because the reason why I say that is because, okay, and y'all know I've talked about Kevin O'Connell before. Kevin O'Connell, I think, is, if not one of the best coaches in the league. I do.
I agree.
And I said that because of what I saw, what he did with Josh Dobbs even last year, right?
I-
So you have him with the rookie. Well, he's not going to be a rookie next year, but with what's his name? Was it not McCarthy? What's the dude's name from Michigan, the quarterback? So yeah, JJ McCarthy. There you go. Thank you, Terry Dome. So I think that they're going to fully trust that, hey, our head coach is that great of a mind. We can trust and use him with a rookie contract, mind you. Like, that's another big part of this. With a rookie contract, and we can still find a way to make it work. I totally think that's what's going to happen. So, it's just like that's down the day and age of where we are with football. It's if you have a quarterback on a rookie contract, you don't get rid of that. So,
Yeah.
I totally think even if he balled out, right, in this game. If they made it to, say, NFC Championship, things like that, I don't
Wait.
think that Minnesota would have re-signed him. I don't.
You said you don't get rid of a quarterback on a rookie contract?
Uh-oh.
No, I know of a team that did that.
Well, y'all had another quarterback on a rookie contract too.
I'm just telling you what I know. I ain't telling you. I'm telling you what I know. We traded 3 first-round draft picks. You know, I'm just telling you what I know.
Lance.
And I'm glad like y'all understand it when I was saying like Kyle has had fireable offenses. That was never me saying that he should be fired.
Right.
I said he has had fireable offenses. You
Right.
swing and miss on a first round quarterback like that, that's a fireable offense.
Every other person will be out.
Gina hair blowing like she had a Beyonce concert.
Hey, Miss Carter.
Someone turn the heater on, and it's like really hot.
Gina, it's that time. It's that time.
Oh Lord.
It's that
It's
time,
not-
baby.
No,
Gina, go on and put that fan. Let that fan.
Hey,
let them fan blades
Nothing
hit
wrong
you.
with it.
Because
Hey,
you know what time it is,
Stick that
girl.
leg from under them
You
covers.
know,
Stick the leg out.
it ain't
Hey,
never too hot
yo.
to them. It ain't
Nah,
never
never.
too hot. Go on to do it.
Oh, yeah, it's
about.
okay.
We know what
It's
time
hot
it
in
is.
here.
Yeah, that's what we always
Yeah, I
said.
bet.
What do you mean?
Curse ain't no joke, boy.
Who?
Ain't his name Curse for
Jared Verse.
Oh yeah,
Verse?
Yeah.
I called him Curse. Verse. My bad.
I've been telling y'all about this. I told y'all about these Rams, man.
But I mean, like
saying that
he's
from the get-go.
moving.
Oh, nice play. Okay.
Hey, the Rams are set up for years more than people like to think they are.
Factory. I wish we could draft like them.
Why are these people
I'm
upstairs?
dead, Gina. I wish we could hit on our first 3 rounds on some play, on some players. Like really the first 2, like guaranteed starters in the first 2 rounds. I wish we could do that.
That's what
Rod, let me ask you this, Rod. Who do you think they're going to draft with our 11 pick, or do you think they're going to trade it?
Oh, well, this is my thing.
Like what position? You know what I mean?
I don't think Kyle has. I don't think he has enough ability to trade up anymore. Because I think that, maybe I feel that ownership is kind of like, nah, you had your chance.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
right. You ain't got it.
We know where that got us. We missed out 3 years straight, and now the kid's not even on our team anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If we stay at 11, what I would want. See, the problem with us Niners, we know what we need. Ooh. Every fan looking at it knows what we need, and it's glaring at us. And I'm not saying that they haven't went up to at least try to go after it. Hell, we went after it with Kinlaw. You saw where that got us. But my thing of it is that I wish they would look more into injuries on who you're picking before you pick these people. You know what I mean? Because these people have been injury prone before they even get in the league, and we're still picking them. And it's like, what is the point of this? Like, stop doing that. It's bitten us every single time. If you can't build within on the trenches on both sides, whether it be an offensive tackle or defensive tackle, and I feel like that's the most glaring ones that's just obvious to us. I'm nervous because he'll fool around and go draft a tight end first round, and we be like, what the hell is this? So
I'm with you.
Did he drop that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh no. No, they called it as a first down.
He dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. Yeah,
he did.
Okay, I was about to be like, hold up. We need to draft some people up front because Trent Williams isn't going to be around forever.
Trent Williams barely around now.
That's what I was about to say. Like, what is the problem with draft or trading him now?
I don't think he's going to be around this coming year.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't care if he wasn't. Why we can't trade him now?
Well, the thing for me is just like what I would do. Because again, I mean, obviously y'all have heard me so many times. I don't think McKivitz is very good.
No.
Go ahead. If you want to draft a tackle, draft one who then is going to in turn be your long-term left tackle.
Absolutely.
Like that's I totally am on board with that.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Oh, I thought that was me intercepted.
Me too. I was like, what kind of throw?
Well, Sam Darnold, I'll tell you what, you sure costing yourself some money these last 2 weeks.
Right. You forcing it now, bro. Like, come on, G.
You know, but here's the thing, because funny story. I think I've said it on the show before. I was the last team. Well, I was on the last team that USC played before Sam Darnold was the starter.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was Max Brown who started against us, and then next week it's like, all right, yeah, things ain't going. We got to make a switch. So that's when they put in Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with Sam Darnold always was, hey, he's hit and miss. Like sometimes you'll get the great games. It's like, oh my goodness, this dude looks like he has all the talent in the world. Sometimes you get games like this.
Yeah.
Like that's always been the book on him.
Yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Rams is smart on how they playing their coverage around Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God, the way they playing that, they are not I know that's frustrating to Jefferson, boy.
No easy looks.
None. But you also gotta look at that from he gotta understand the respect factor that he has on this league. Like, you gotta understand, like, you that dude.
McVay adjusted to all that shit.
And who's there? Is it Shula? That's their is a Shula branch. That's the DC.
Dan can ask it. Well, he ain't probably even paying attention to us. You might be right. That's a good question. But I just like how you got to be real as fans. The way that the Rams retooled and got another team, the way that they did after winning and losing key players the way they did, they draft so like it's so smooth how they drafted everything, and now they don't have nothing to. They right back into position again that quick.
Remember, everybody made the jokes with them about F them picks. Remember that?
Picks. Yep.
Well, guess what? The picks are what's actually going to help them potentially make playoff run.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
And look in a way, look at how it kind of messed us up. Because now, while we said F them picks, they capitalized. We didn't capitalize. And then the year after that, now we got players who basically been out the entire season. Well, for most of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It's a cold world. It's a cold game, man. We should have capitalized when we did. That's why I feel like even if you got to make him miss, man. A good open field tackle. But
good player.
You just gotta hit on those first 2 rounds, man. Those are the people that I feel like you're gonna have them around for at least a second contract. Not these people where you're like, after a couple of games, you looking at, man, we just wasted that pick on this. As soon as we got Javon Kinlaw, I was like, who? He's supposed to replace Buckner? Not even a glimpse of this dude ever was good. Ever. Not one. The man eating squirrels, want to cuss out Grant Cohn, and Grant was right the whole time.
And that's a problem whenever you have to say Grant Cohn was right.
Like, man.
Conehead.
It's just straight trash, G. So now the Rams move on, play the Eagles. So
that's gonna be a fun game, man.
I was about to ask now, step up. What would y'all have to do against the Rams? Now you pretty much, I don't know if you watched all the game, but from what you've seen, what would you have to do being an Eagles fan? What do y'all have to do against not only the offense, you got to do against their defense too, because the defense got 8 sacks tonight, at least so far. So what would you have to do against their defense as well?
Well, they're against their offense first or defense first?
Yeah, whichever side of the ball you want to go.
So, well, their offense, I hate to say it, but the defense, our defense has to keep Matthew Stafford in the pocket. Don't let him run. Make him throw the ball. Make him throw it. You got a play Slay on one side, which is okay, but then you also got Rodgers.
You say a play Slay?
Yeah, a play, not big play.
Oh, a play.
One play. One. That's it.
You stupid.
He's a play Slay. That's it. Not big play. A play.
A play Slay.
But then you got Queen on the other side. So if you make him throw the ball, okay, cool. Matthew Stafford, he's accurate, but at the same time, I would rather. It's harder to defend when the quarterback's out of the pocket. So make him find the person. That's 1. 2. Somehow, some way, you gotta double up. Either you gotta pick your poison at this point. You're either gonna double up on Cooper Kupp or you're gonna double up on Puka Nacua. I would say double up on Puka because he's more of a threat to me than Cooper. I mean, I feel like if you go one-on-one with Cooper, sometimes you can win. It's a 50-50 win on that. But if you go single up on Puka, you're probably going to lose. So I would say double up on Cooper. That's what I would do on offense to stop their offense.
What about
their
K1?
Defense? Huh?
I mean, Kyron Williams.
I mean, he's number
He's
3.
a running back.
Yeah, I mean, but when we got Zach Bond, he's out there, and then Nakobe Dean, he just went out this game, so that's something we got to work. We got to work on, but you're gonna stack that box or something, somehow, some way. But that's what I would do on as far as stopping offense. Their defense, you gotta kind of. Kellen Moore has to come up with more creative ways to score. He's got to come up with some slants. He's got to come up with some crossing routes and some rub routes and stuff like that to get people off to make the coverages make people get open. But it's got to be fast. It can't be quick.
Hey,
can't be quick
hold on, Dan.
I mean, it can't be slow.
Dan, y'all on commercial right now. Dan, get on here. I need to ask you a question. Are you going to Philly?
No.
Come on, Dad. They love you out there.
Hey, that man said, I know better. I know better.
I can watch it from here.
Yeah, I can watch it straight from the crib.
He's like, fuck the link.
Hey, I was just wondering. Hey, Dan is a straight talker boy, so I could only imagine he get up there. That man be locked up somewhere, man. Hey, brother.
No, Terradome. That's one.
Did y'all see the video?
I don't need to show my courge. I don't need to show my courage.
Did y'all see the video where old boy was talking to the girl, like screaming, like she's here? He was like, blah blah blah, like loud. Why do he call Lily a cunt to her face?
Called her a dumb cunt.
He said a dumb, ugly cunt to her face.
Yeah,
that's one. I don't need to show my courage. I'm good.
Like, bro, first of all, before we go any further, like that man does not speak for everybody in Philly. Because
I be in jail, bro. You call my wife that? Oh, what?
Ugly.
Look, check this out. I got you. Game all out. You don't even know my.
Say, or I'll be dead.
Jail time.
Disrespect will not be tolerated around. I don't know.
I'd have dipped my wallet. I'd have dipped my wallet and say, "Here, hold this."
We can do. Hey, we can do that. Talking sports all day. When you get personal and calling folks out there, you got to back them words up, baby. You got to back them words up.
And then this other dude was like, "Man, don't call her that." He's like, "Well, that's what she is."
Oh no!
I was like, "Yeah,
nah."
It's just very fucking unnecessary.
Yeah, that's one place. I'm good. I don't need to show my courage. I'm good.
I'm with you. Yeah, that's that. Ain't got nothing to do with courage. It's about me being smart for myself.
Keep my happy
for myself and everybody else too. Actually,
you
can make me that upset. Oh,
he did. He got rocked.
You didn't You didn't poke the bear, and that's one thing, Paul. You can't. Nah, that's. But really and truly, I put myself in that position because I knew going, you know what I mean? If I was to go, that would be something that I knew would happen. So now I want to push just to see if no.
You know what though? Looking at this game, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like Sam Darnold, man, his receivers are failing him because they've been dropping a lot of balls, bro.
Pause.
That's why I like that. I like McVay. I'll take McVay over Kyle Shanahan.
At this point, yeah.
Ain't no at this point. He been there for a couple of years.
No, I mean after all
got
that
another
I've been through.
Y'all,
these folks got another sack.
they literally
That's
had
9, dog.
a first ballot Hall of Famer retire, and you still get 9 sacks in a playoff game.
Nice, bruh. I remember when our line
drafting and developing.
Yeah, got another one.
I remember our line used to be like that.
Drafting and developing, man.
Boy, we in trouble next year. If we don't get our line, I'm serious. If we don't get our line together, it's good.
No, you're right.
Ugly playing them.
There you go, Christian.
Hey, these and the Rams defense ain't doing nothing but getting better. Oh hell no!
Tomorrow, these media outlets gonna kill the Vikings. They're gonna wear Sam Darnold out tomorrow. They're not leaving out the word. They play like this, blah blah. They are gonna destroy this man.
Hey, Dan, you need to be on the Regal Eagle. Come next week, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at these cheeses. Yeah, go up. Hey, he'd be the only Rams fan walking into the Regal Eagle. The Link Junior. Oh yeah. The Link Junior. Shoot.
The Rams, there you at, team, man. That's a dangerous team.
Yeah, they are. Look at Justin Jefferson, man.
Oops, you lost.
Oh, see, there you go. He's talking about that damn script. There he goes. There he goes.
I will make it up to you. I promise to. Now I want to sing.
Clearly.
And after all that's been said and done.
Hey, Gina, you go to a lot of karaoke bars, don't you?
I used to.
I believe it. You look like you used to.
They definitely clap you up.
Yeah, karaoke.
I used
to. They give you the whole binder and they'd be like, "Go for it."
I'd be like, "Wait a minute, hold on. Do they have my song?"
Yep.
Go on, girl.
Gina looked like she, and that's how she'd get her drink.
And Gina I could do any genre except for country.
I believe it.
No, hey. But
go on.
I would say, but I do know one song like "Friends in Low Places," but I don't know how to sing it. I just like when someone sings it, I'm like, oh, here's that song again.
Friends in low places.
Yeah, that one. I'm like, God, I hate this song, but then I sing along when someone's doing it.
Hey, Terradome. I'm on the 4th season of Yellowstone.
Informer.
I watched that. Do y'all watch Yellowstone?
No, but I heard it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh, it's really.
Oh,
I'm on my 4th season of that. It's good. Yeah. I think shows 5.
Informer.
I can tell you. I can tell you exactly where I'm at. You watch it, Dennis?
Yeah.
Okay. Right after when the father kills that dude after he finds out when they got set up, and he takes him to Wyoming, to go to the bus to the train station, and he gave the dude a chance to shoot him, and they was playing with the guns, and he was like, "You gonna give me a chance?" And he gave him a chance. To, you know which part I'm talking about. I'm not trying to give it away. Yeah. That's where I am right now in the show. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey,
I'm on season 6 of Game of Thrones. I ain't watching it until now. I know it's crazy, but I have.
Oh no! I beat you on this one, Dennis. I just finished my first season in Terradome. I just finished my first season of The Wire.
I need to watch that too.
Hey, bro. I never seen The Wire till I just finished my first
Me
season of The
neither.
Wire.
There's a lot of shows I never watched, so I'm behind.
I'm a loser. I just watch sports. That's what I do. I watch sports.
Yeah, same.
Loser, bro.
There's a reason why I can talk about
every. Be that way.
There's a reason why I can talk about everybody's team because I watch everything.
I will never watch Game of Thrones. Never. It's not my cup of tea.
It ain't mine either. I was trying to get on it. I was trying.
So good.
I won't
understand it.
Me either. I don't understand that art style.
So
this man.
Game of Thrones is a classic.
Yes, it's so good.
I will admit, you will have to sit through the first season. The first season is a little slow because they have to build the foundation. That's all you have to do. Get through the first season.
That's it.
They just building the foundation.
Didn't people have a problem like the last season or like it was something?
No big deal. Ain't no big deal. But the show. Oh my gosh! Don't sleep on Game of Thrones.
They go.
All right. So I gotta head out in a second here. But before I do, I just want to ask a question since we know it's set up, right? What's our score prediction for next week?
And by the way, thank you to everybody that's in the chat. We got 177,000 people. Thank you for all the likes. 79, it's going up. Hit the like button.
Thank y'all.
And thank you.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to everybody in LA, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out
Prayers
to
up.
What's up? But yeah, I'm about to skedaddle just like Jordan after these score predictions. Let's get a quick one.
Well, it's on you then, Dan. Okay, now after watching your team and you watched the Eagles play yesterday, what do you have going into the link next week?
Honestly, it's too soon to say. And all I say that is I want to see what my injury report looked like. I want to see it was a couple of people that went out in the Rams that I want to see what their status is going to be. One, Tyler Higbee. Two, Witherspoon went out. Byron Young went out too. So I need to kind of see what the injury report looks like before I give a score prediction. If I wanted to just go off the hip and be like, oh, my offense looked good tonight, minus no Cooper Kupp, which I think is going to be huge next week. If I just want to go, I mean, it's going to be a tough game in Philadelphia, west to the east. I say 27-24 Rams. Joshua Carty field goal wins the game.
Wow. Oh.
Well,
hit that subscribe button.
I would say this. I would say I'm not going to give it. But what you need to do is tune into the Regal Eagle Saturday morning. I'll give it to you there.
That was smart. I like that move. I like that play. I like that play.
Go over to the Regal Eagle Saturday at Saturday morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, on the Regal Eagle podcast. Come on up there and we'll give it to you there.
Yeah,
hey, you gonna be on the show? Did you be a Rams fan?
I know for sure I will be tuning in because I definitely want to hear what they got to say about, you know what I'm saying, just a synopsis. Whether I jump in or not, that'll be up to But I'll definitely be tuned in because I just want to, you know what I'm saying, I just want to get a feel for how they feel that their team match up against the Rams, you know what I'm saying, like what their weaknesses are, what, you know, is better that they, you know, feel. So it'll be good to kind of get that perspective.
I'm gonna have to wake up early and set an alarm.
Yeah.
That's a 7 my time.
I feel you. Hey, if y'all don't watch Yellowstone, Yellowstone is the truth. Them people owning a ranch. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are gangster on that show.
Talking about.
No, it's actually caught my attention.
It's gangster on that show. I love. Boy, especially the last season, like the ending of last of season 3, how they went after the family. I'll just leave it at that. Hey man, that show is from the jump, from the first show on, it'll grab your attention for real.
Kenny been trying to put me on that show for ages.
Dog, watch it.
He has been telling me to watch that.
Watch it, dog. That show is. And I'm barely on season 4, and I'm about to go right after I get off of here and continue watching. I'm not lying. I might get 2 good shows in and I'm be out.
Like that, huh? All right, y'all. Well, hey, well, let's wrap it up, man. I love everybody, man. Hey, see you next week for sure.
See you next week, man.
See, hey, we'll see what they do, man. For Kyle Shanahan and them, hey, man. McVay just continues to show you why he's big brother, man. And today he showed why Kevin O'Connell will always be little brother. Hey, little boy, I raised you. I made you. I'm the reason why you got that job. If you think you coming in here beating me, think again.
You got no job, Tommy.
Right.
I will end your season, G. Literally. Hey, one more thing before we get out of here. Shout out to everybody impacted on the fires, LA, Pacific Palisades, La Cañada, Glendale, obviously my city, Altadena, Pasadena, and all the other cities affected. So big, huge prayers for y'all from me. That's on me. So but that's it for me.
And if anyone of you want to donate to Rod's sister or wherever, Red Cross, we are going to put a link in the description box after the show because Rod's sister did lose everything. So
send it to me and I'll do it on my shoe too.
Okay, awesome. So Rod, don't forget to put it in the chat.
I put it in the chat. Yeah, I got y'all.
Perfect. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching.
And look, y'all know I don't cuss on the show, but I got to do it now. We got plenty of time to do all the political shit later. People actually need help. Let's focus on that right now. We can figure out who's at fault, why is that fault. We can figure all that out later. Let's help the people in need because that's what matters the most right now. And if it doesn't, we need to get checked.
Facts.
Peace.